In this video, I'm going to show you how we dry, cure and store our sweet potatoes. Okay, so drying, curing and storing our sweet potatoes. This is how we do it. Stage 1. As you harvest your potatoes, clean off as much of the mud as possible and then lay them out in a single layer so they can start to dry and cure in the sun. Okay, stage 2 of curing and storing your sweet potatoes. Bring them in somewhere warm. Now that can be a conservatory or on a tray or in a sack next to a radiator. For us, right now we're bringing them into one of the polytunnels because we haven't got any heat source on inside yet to bring the temperature up. But obviously whenever we get sun in the polytunnels like today, it is so warm in here, and that kind of semi-tropical feel is exactly what the potatoes want to help them cure and bring out the sweetness in the potatoes, and that is what we want for them to taste better for us. If it gets colder and we get the log burner going, the potatoes will come in to finish off the curing process. It's been 2 weeks since we harvested our sweet potatoes, and they have been sat basking out in the polytunnel since then, sweetening up. And the weather has been perfect for it as we've had more sunny days than not. If it had have gotten cold, they would have been better off coming inside and being put next to a radiator or somewhere warm like a conservatory. This has been perfect. So now it's time to move them into a cool, dark, frost-free place where they can be stored until we use them up. We're probably going to leave ours in these crates and then just cover them with a hessian sack and put them into our newly insulated shed. Or you can put them into sacks and store them that way. Just keep them cool and dark, and they'll be good to use when you want them. One other thing we're going to do first is select out our potatoes for seed for next year. And when I say seed, the potato itself isn't actually your seed, but we will grow slips from our seed potatoes, and it's the slips that we'll plant to give us our crop next year. And it will be exactly the same process when we cure and store our Yacon as well. Only it will be a lot colder then, so instead of using the polytunnel and the heat from the sun to cure the tubers, we'll have them in sacks near a radiator or crates above the fire, or just somewhere warm in a warm conservatory would be perfect. But the process will be the same, 2 weeks in the warm and then storing them somewhere cool and dark until you use them. So I hope you found this video useful today. If you have, be sure to give the video a thumbs up by clicking the button just below. Leave us any comments or further questions that you have just down below as well. We will do our very best to get back to you and answer any questions. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you here again soon. Peace and plants.